Today's tutorial, basic audio editing with Logic. I brought in an MP3 file. It's from a song I did just to avoid copyright issues. And what we're going to do is chop off part of the song and chop off like the middle of the song and have it go from the second verse all the way to the last chorus and the ending. So a couple ways you want to do this. First thing you want to check is in Logic. See where it says snap right here? Okay, I have it as off. Make sure that's off, because if it's trying to snap to a grid, it can be kind of frustrating because the grid here is completely arbitrary, because our tempo is I'm just using a Logic file's default at 120 beats per minute. I can't remember the tempo of this song offhand, and that's not really the point. The point is you don't have to chop up the song to make it match a grid right now. We're just using these numbers just arbitrarily, okay? And I have this drag over here. I have it as crossfade. That's going to make our life a little bit easier when we start chopping up and moving the parts back together. So what we're going to do, see right here, I'm moving this button right here, this slide bar. That's changing my zoom. That does not affect the sound at all. That's just adjusting the way it looks, seeing how much of the song I can fit in the screen. So I'm going to take a guess about what part of the song I want to chop up. So we're going to go and find the second verse, and we're going to chop out the second chorus and make it jump to the third chorus. So first, I know this is the third chorus just because I've listened to, I did the song, I know it, so. All right, that's where the third chorus starts, okay? So I can make a mental note, you can use the numbers of the bars to help you. That works out nicely sometimes. So right here, I'm just going to go right-click, or control-click if that's the way your Apple is set, and I'm going to go to split by playhead, or Command-T, makes it easier. So now this part of the audio has been separated from the rest. So if I move it, now I can make some space. And remember, with non-destructive editing, if I put my mouse on the lower half, and now I see this new symbol here, that's going to allow me to bring it back if I didn't chop it correctly. But for right now, we're just going to put a splice right there, okay? So that's the place to which we're going to jump. Now I'm going to rewind a little bit, and I'm going to try to find the end of the second verse. So that's actually that end of the first chorus. So I'm going to jump ahead a little more. See how we go. Okay. That's it, okay? That's going to be the end of my second verse. Let's just listen to it a second. So that's the chorus. And those of you that have good ears can tell they're actually in different keys, but that's not the point right now. So right now, I'm going to do Command-T again, and I'm going to chop up this part. So now this here is going to be a separate file, okay? It's the same audio file, but a separate image. I'm going to hit delete, get rid of it. It's still there, okay? It's not deleting it from your hard drive. I can just bring it back like this, but I'm getting rid of that chunk of the song. Now, to get the ending in place, I'm going to click on it, and make sure your mouse looks like a pointer, okay? Not the other one, the thing when you're on the lower half. And I'm clicking and I'm dragging in the time. Now I'm going to zoom in, because this is where we have to do a little bit of surgery. So if you listen to it, that's where the chorus hits. See right here in the playhead, where you see this transient? So I'm going to bring back this. Now I'm putting my mouse on the lower half of the waveform, and it changes the symbol of the mouse. Instead of being a pointer, so yeah, the top half, it's a loop actually. The bottom half, it's going to be you can pull back the audio. So I'm going to pull that back to right where that chorus hits. And then let's just audition it. So that's right where you can hear the click. Then the next one hits right here. Okay, it's a little saxophone thing, and then this. So I'm going to bring that back. And then we're going to click this, and drag it so it's touching. We might need to peel a little bit more in, we'll see. But let's listen to it. It's like magic. Okay, so now we went from the second verse of the song all the way to the third chorus. I don't have it on how long it is, but now it's a little bit, it's not even 3 minutes long now. And the song was originally a lot longer than that. And then when you're done, you can highlight it and then go to bounce or hit Command-B. Okay, hopefully that's helpful.